Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Heard It Through the Grapevine with me, Rob Crawford, and
Me, Olivia Hobson.
hey, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay. I've moved into my boudoir today because I've been kicked out of the living room. So if you hear a bit of rustling and a bit of fidgeting, listeners,
Bit of rumbling.
bit of rumbling. There's nothing wrong with a bit of rumbling. It's because I'm on my bed and not in the most ample, ample, is that the right word? Or appropriate recording space. But, we shall overcome and all that stuff. How's your week been?
Yeah, it's fine. I learned how to build a fire. Toby taught me.
Nice.
Yeah,
So,
good life skill to have.
yeah, any hints or tips that you can bestow on the listeners, just in case they're ever in a need of a fire?
Yeah, so it's really handy. I like to know that if an apocalypse happened, I'd be okay.
Yeah.
And I have that with Toby because Toby's like really good at survival stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So in the woods, we used bark from a birch tree.
Okay.
You don't want one that's fallen on the ground though. You want one that's like off the ground. Well, generally you don't want wood that's been on the ground because it'll probably be damp.
Okay.
You need dry wood.
Nice.
So that's what we start it with, and then you gradually add bigger sticks until the flame really gets going, and then you add the logs and stuff.
Okay, so you don't want to add your logs too early.
No, you need like a hot fire to actually burn through a log.
Right. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So birch from a tree that's already so if it's fallen but it's not on the ground, can you still use it?
Yeah, I mean, if it's on the ground and it hasn't rained for like a week, you would probably be okay.
Okay.
But anything that's damp, it won't light very well.
Right. Did you have to blow on it?
Yeah.
And what about the fire?
Yeah, actually did.
Oh,
that was really good.
Oh, class.
That was really great. Well done.
Thanks, mate. What's okay? Anything else from your week rather than I'm a fire starter, a twisted fire starter?
I was very confused about the protest that happened last Saturday.
Oh, what the
EDL
idiots,
ones.
the idiots. Oh, don't touch our statue. Okay, we're the police. We're just here to help you. Oh, fuck off, mate, you fucking Rosa. I want to beat you up. It's terrible that these protesters are ruining our country, so I'm going to fight the police over it. Silly
cunts. What happened there? Like, I was just, oh God, it's so embarrassing. It makes me feel sick.
It's people from, I'm going to say it, shit towns from the UK, all coming to London for one massive piss up and a fight. Did you see the video? There was a video of some people having a picnic in the park. Like
no, I haven't hooligans.
Seen this. They're like having a picnic, right? So they're having what I imagine these people from, as I say, shit towns, regional towns from the UK, of which Watford is one. So that's I'm allowed to say it. Mm-hmm. They must have thought these Nancy Pensy like people having caviar and lobster and champagne, they're part of probably these liberal elite. And then he goes, they like run up to him. One of them goes, "Well, come on then," to the people, and they just sat down on a picnic mat, going, "What? What's going on?" Yeah, they're just knobs.
Oh, those poor people.
I know.
They should have kept up to date with the news because it was like a planned thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, but when you say we're going to protest, you don't expect to be attacked for having a picnic on a very hot day. Yeah, knobheads.
Yeah, that's true. Oh,
and again, I'd like to reiterate what I said in the last episode. If you are one of those or have ever said, I agree with them.
Or all lives matter.
All lives matter, or any of these twats that come from shit regional towns. If you are one of them, take yourself to some woods and go and hang yourself. Okay? Just sort yourself out.
I was just like, I was looking at all the crowds and I was like, it's actually so embarrassing how alike all these men look.
Yeah. Yeah,
I was
like
it's actually awkward.
they
It
were
makes
doing
you uncomfortable looking at it. All
and
the bald heads
all
and
the bald heads,
all the
all the
polo shirts.
yeah, they're here, they're there, they're every fucking where. Polo shirts, and fucking shit Lonsdale trainers from Sports
Oh,
Direct, and you've got
the fashion itself makes me feel sick.
yeah.
Honestly,
I
it's
mean,
like, yeah,
I'm not gonna. My shit regional town jibe isn't against people who are from there. It's people from who think like them. That's the jibe, right? So they can dress how they want, but it's just funny that they're all polo shorts, fucking trainers, and
yeah.
they've
It's
all got.
funny that they all wear it.
They're all really pale, and they've got no leg hair.
Do you think? Oh, I haven't noticed that.
I've always noticed that from football hooligans. They have very fair leg hair.
I guess
And
we are quite fair in this country, aren't we?
yeah. Well, I have very hairy legs, so I could never
You
be a
have
hooligan.
really fucking hairy legs.
I've got hairy everywhere. Oh, boudoir talk. So yeah, and there's no. I'm not sure there's much more time to waste on them, but the fact that they were doing Nazi salutes whilst trying to defend a statue of Winston Churchill.
That's just
That's just morons.
That just like in a 5-second clip that sums up
That's
like
it.
their intelligence.
Yeah, it's their intelligence, and also they're just thick.
Yeah.
But my week has been fine. Thanks for asking. Jesus. Apart from last night, okay. So I want to take you back 12
hours
20
ago.
hours. 20 hours.
Oh, okay.
That seems
yeah
too much. 15 hours.
Well, yeah, so about 9 o'clock.
Yeah, actually this actually is closer to now. Yes. Anyway, yesterday.
I believe you can't get the exact hour right.
I'm so sorry. My maths is terrible. So yesterday was basically, it's a beans related incident, a BRI. So yesterday it was very stormy. There was lightning, thunder, a lot of rain, and beans wasn't in our flat, but so this lightning struck really quite close, and so it started raining heavily. So I went to the back door and called him.
What, just in case he was like stuck out in it?
Yeah, just in case he was stuck out in it. And then he did actually start to approach the back door, saw me, absolutely shit himself, and then ran to his actual house. So that's one.
So you were devastated.
I was absolutely devastated.
That's a tough blow.
That's strike one, right? That's strike one. Strike two was this isn't a beans related incident, but it started raining. Oh, I suppose it started raining again all night. It's been very badly rained. And so
very
beans
badly rained.
Came to the window, and we let him in because I thought, right, it's wet. He doesn't want to be out there. That's fine. Well, I thought, oh, we'll just leave when he wants to. Started sleeping fine. Rolls about 3 o'clock in the morning. Rolls around. Bearing in mind that throughout the night it's been raining very heavily, and we've got a window ledge that when the rain hits it sounds exactly like a drum. Like I just couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So it's a very long evening, and then Beans comes in at 3 o'clock in the morning, starts meowing, jumps on us. I'm like, right, okay, you want to go? I open the back door to let him out. Obviously, it's pissing down with rain. He takes one look at it, steps out, and then just runs back in.
Oh, okay.
I was like, okay, fine. I left the back door open all night because I thought, right, he's going to go at some point.
Wow.
Listeners to this, that's a very rare occurrence. Most of the time it's locked. Okay, so don't try and burgle me. So he slept about, and then about what must have been 5 o'clock in the morning, I hear. I thought, oh no, it's raining again. But no, it's Beans chasing a bit of tinfoil up and down our flat.
Right.
And from the living room to the kitchen. So I had to get up again, take the tinfoil balls off the floor, and about 6 months ago, we bought him an actual ball to play with because we
Yeah.
thought tinfoil, if he eats it, that's bad. It can rip up his insides.
Yeah.
And it's got a little bell, and it's plastic. It's got a bell in it. He has never played with it in 6 months.
Yeah, it's just like that sometimes with pets, isn't it?
Exactly. Doesn't touch it. So I'm like,
You
oh,
don't know
fine.
if they're going to like it, yeah.
So I didn't take that off the floor. And then 10 minutes after I get back into bed, I hear him going, ding, 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 chasing it around. I'm like, for fuck's sake, you've not played with it for 6 months. And now at 7 o'clock in the morning.
And what a horrible position to be in where you have to take it off him.
I know.
It's like, he's having fun. I don't want to take it off him.
I know. And then he just proceeded to meow at the door because we shut our bedroom door just so he didn't come in. And then he's just been a bit of a terror. I think he's going through a bit of a phase.
He might have been scared of the weather.
Yeah, but as we speak, he's sat at the back door on a chair. The back door's open. It's just staring at the rain.
Oh,
So that's quite sweet.
he's just thinking about stuff.
He's just thinking, he's like Joey in Friends when he looks out the window and then he's sad. But yeah, that's the rest of my week was fine.
So 5 minutes ago, you tried to say that the number 2 of the story wasn't beans related.
It was beans related, yeah. It is.
That was 100% beans related.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I actually had a bit of a sleepless night.
Oh, yeah.
I was watching some girly film with James Marsden in it. I've seen it like 3 times.
James Martin? The chef?
James Marsden.
Who's that?
He's in 27 Dresses.
Okay.
Have you seen Hairspray?
I've seen Hairspray.
He's like the Corny Collins. He's like the presenter of the show.
I wouldn't be able to.
Oh, don't worry. He's really good looking. He's really good looking.
Okay. So my level, cool.
So I was watching that, and then so there's a mirror, and in the mirror I can see the mirror from my bed, and then I can see the corner of my room.
Yeah.
Bounce through the mirror. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My vision bounces through the mirror.
Yeah, I think that's the technical term.
And in the corner of my room, so it's kind of behind me, I can see this huge spider crawling on the wall.
Oh,
this was like midnight, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. And it was like, I was watching it, and it was crawling away from me. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stay calm. It's going away from me. Hopefully it kind of makes its way to the other end of the room. Yeah. And then I can go to sleep. And then it was like, do you have things in your rooms that are they like burglar sensors and they flash blue?
Yeah.
Is that what they are? They're like things that have always been, and I don't really know what they are.
I think they are meant to be sensors. Yeah, they were all the rage in the mid to late 90s.
But I've never seen one work.
No.
But they still flash blue.
Yeah. Or red, or green.
Well, yeah.
Depending on the colour of the firm that installed it, I imagine.
It was kind of crawled up against that, and it stayed there for ages, like half an hour. So I was like, cool. Hopefully, he just sits there all night. And then the film finished, and I put on Lord of the Rings to fall asleep to.
What?
Which was that was so risky because I was like, I could actually be up for 3 hours watching this. But I took the
first,
risk.
Second, or third?
Third.
Return of the King, the longest one as well.
Which is actually the one that I probably would sit up and watch.
Okay.
But yeah, anyway, I put that on, and then while I put that on, I was going through my phone just before I went to sleep. This was probably 12:30, 1. I was going through my phone for about 5 minutes. I look up, the spider's completely gone. Right.
That's the thing is, that's the worst part of having a spider in your room.
Not knowing where it is.
Where is it now?
I know, because if I was watching where it went and I knew, I would have been fine.
Yeah.
It's because he just vanished. And I was like, fuck. And then I was just really stressed out about it.
Then you start worrying, are you going to eat it?
Yeah. And then I did actually eventually get to sleep. I kind of just put my whole body under my duvet. It was up to kind of my nose.
Nice.
And I was like, should be safe under here.
Yeah. They can't. I think that's.
I was boiling hot.
Oh yeah, but
But I
that's
was like,
worth it.
but this is the sacrifice I have to make.
Yeah.
So I probably didn't get sleep till about 2,
Right. Okay.
like pacing about it. Because I was actually I looked for it as well.
Oh,
Because I was like, if I
sorry.
know where it is, then I can peace of mind. Like I did think about going into the spare room, but I was like, nah, don't be a fucking wimp.
I did that once.
I
I
have
left
done it a few times.
in the summer. This must have been in the summer. My mum was out or something. I don't know why this matters, but I left my window open and there were loads of bugs on my ceiling. Right.
Oh,
And so I just couldn't sleep. And so
yeah.
I went down into the living room and slept there. And then my mum came in and was like, "What are you doing?" And then I was like, "There's bugs." So I've been there. And what I find is you can't reason with them. There's no way to reason with them.
And the thing is, as well, is I can't kill them. I can't kill a spider. I just can't do it. I
Okay.
can't bring myself to kill it. So if I could kill it, it would be so much easier because I'd just go and kill all of them. But I can't. So I literally have to let them walk out naturally, which could take a week.
Off you go, mate. Come on.
Yeah, like or if he's or I don't know, or
Mate,
let him die naturally in my room. That's fine
that's fine. Yeah.
because I haven't killed him.
Oh, I've killed a spider. I've killed a few spiders recently, actually.
We have a spider catcher. It's like a
Oh,
pole with a hoover in it.
Oh, nice.
But loads of them are too big for it.
What, the spiders?
Yeah.
Well, loads of them are too fucking big for it. Should have been on Dragon's Den.
Gone off track there. Sorry.
Off piste. So that's our week.
Yeah.
Animals have basically terrorized us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what are we going to do? So are you ready to begin?
Yeah.
I believe, is it me first or you first?
I don't know.
So as I said before we recorded, this is an absolute classic. So I'm hoping you know it and like it.
Cool.
So my vine this week takes place again in a kitchen, much like What Is Up, Kyle? Took place in a kitchen/diner. On first look, we can deduce that it's in America, probably.
Okay.
And this is purely by the size of the oven in the background. It's a floor to ceiling, right?
Oh, wow.
And part of it may be a microwave on top, but it's an absolute unit.
Or it might be 2 ovens.
Yeah, it might be 2 ovens, but yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, first of all, I thought it was a fridge, but I think it's an oven because it's got a door that opens like an oven rather than a fridge.
I just thought of, there might be 2 hot from In-Betweeners. Because I was like, it might be 2 ovens. And I was like, that doesn't make sense because we're saying 2 in a different way. It might be 2 ovens.
Might be 2. Yeah, it might be 2 oven. In the background, a song called Old English by Young Thug is playing. I didn't know the song. I had to Google it. And in front of the gargantuan oven/microwave combo, a young girl is huffing on an old vape. You can roughly date the vine.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be this one.
Purely from the shape and the size of the pen. So it's one of those that has like a box with a pipe coming out.
I guess it's minimum pre-2017, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's probably 2013, 14. This one.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I say, it's not like the modern vape, which is obviously a USB shape now. All the Juul or Huel or something like that. As the cool kids smoke nowadays. So it's obvious that we are at a house party as well, because obviously there's loud music, there's people walking around, they're young, probably about 15, 16. They're all vaping. Thank God you said that came up properly, because otherwise that could have been very rude. So yeah, they're all around 15, 16 years old, and I presume drinking Panda Pops and eating Transformer snacks.
Right,
Transformer snacks?
No, I actually don't.
Oh, they used to be on every year 6 disco, or any disco in primary school, and they're crisps. But they're
Why year six?
yeah,
The year sixes, we're going to give them the Transformers stacks.
yeah, because
but not the year fivers.
Well, if I can explain. So they're maize snacks rather than just standard crisps, but they're different shapes. So one's the shape of a tire. Well, you'll have 4 tires to every, and then you have sort of a H shape or a capital I shape. Is
like the base of a car.
Base. And you were meant to. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this, but you're meant to put the wheels on the car, and then it's like a car, and then you eat the car. But by the time you put the wheels on the car, it's too big to eat. So you just eat them like crisps. So they're just H and O or I and O.
Wow, that's great.
So yeah, they come in. What sizes do they come? You can also get Space Raiders. Do you remember them?
Yeah.
You can still get Space Raiders, but Transformer snacks, I think, are no longer a thing. Listeners,
discontinued.
If you know anything about Transformer snacks, do get in contact at Head It Through the Grapevine at gmail.com, or just DM us on Instagram at _the grapevine. Anyway, I digress. The girl in the vine lets out a huge plume of vapor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's massive. It's like when the contestants come out of the doors on Stars in Their Eyes. It's that amount of smoke.
It was actually just her sitting in the audience.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, good luck to her. Good work experience for her. Whilst this has all been going on, a boy has been watching her, and he's in the other corner of the vine, and while she lets it out, after she's let the big plume out, it suddenly focuses more on him, and he just turns the camera, which has the flash on, and he says, "Wow."
Wow.
And that's the vine.
And he's got a kind of smirk.
Yeah, there's a smirk.
He's kind of like as if he's laughing at her. Like,
well, you say this. So there's no explanation, and this has led to confusion within the comments. And there are 2 sides to this. So as you say,
so it's like the blue and the black dress and the white.
Oh my god, that was one of the comments. Have you been commenting on this vine?
No.
That was,
no, that's so weird.
Just purely, yeah. One of them was like, "Oh, this is just the modern day black dress, white dress." No one can agree.
That's so weird. That's actually so weird.
You're fucking creepy, dude. So what kicks off the discussion is someone called Derek Nungesser, Nungesser, writes, someone please confirm for me that this guy is being sarcastic and making fun of her. My girl, I don't like that term, my girl. She's not your girl. You didn't buy her.
My girl.
Oh yeah, I suppose I do like that song though. My girl is like, I think he's actually impressed and he's just a huge dork. To which Hilda Vega...
He's just a huge dork.
He's a huge dork. To which Hilda Vega replies, sarcasm recognizes sarcasm and he is definitely being sarcastic.
Oh wow, she's odd.
She's one of these people who are like, I'm not like one of the normal girls. Shut up, Hilda.
Hilda.
Christy, is it Christy Marks? I don't know. I can't read my own handwriting. Christy Mates, maybe. I don't know. Google it. Also chimes in saying he's totally sarcastic. I think you need a new girl because obviously she is impressed by vaping, which I thought was a bit. That
doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make any sense. Which I thought, and also just a little uncalled for.
Yeah. Doesn't mean she's his girl as well. No.
What? No,
like she said, you need a new girl.
Yeah. So she's replying to.
She's not his girl.
No, but she's replying to Derek Nungesser, who said his girl thinks he's just a dork.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
And
missed
she's now
that.
going in on Derek's girlfriend. And this is
Oh, wow.
yeah, and this seems to be a theme. But Jive Turkey 23 chimes in by saying, "I vote massive dork." So fair
Oh,
enough. And then the comments start to go full internet, like proper full
okay.
wanker internet. Felix Johan says, and he's replying to Christy Mates, who said about the girlfriend, him needing a new girlfriend, who Derek
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
But
New
I'm
girl.
confused. What's going on? Where am I?
Is Derek?
So Felix says, she's just dumb for not recognizing the sarcasm. It's so obvious given the context. The girl is standing there stiff as hell, trying way too hard to be cool. So he sarcastically says, wow. That boy said, I like that. That being said, sorry, that's my writing again. That being said, I like vaping. I know it bothers some people, so I try to do it low key. And if I'm out at a bar, I pray no one brings it into conversation. Fuck it, he's still going. And I don't blow big ass obnoxious clouds in public.
Why? Why the Russian accent?
I just thought Felix Johann is quite a German.
I thought maybe like there was a Russian flag on their picture or
No,
something.
no,
Oh
it's
no,
just
so no evidence.
absolutely no evidence. Felix,
Okay.
I thought that was more of a no.
Get in
I suppose
touch.
get in touch, Felix Johann, if you are German or Russian,
You just
whoever
went,
you are.
I suppose.
I, I suppose.
You got stuck in the accent.
Stelly says, I can't. My fucking writing is terrible. Skelly says, oh, someone says, I can't read her name or their name. Your girlfriend is pretty unbelievably stupid. Fucking hell! All right, mate. And then finally, Cody Blue steps in and says, if you didn't recognise this being sarcastic, then you all should jump off a bridge. If it's still
Wow.
funny to you. He's obviously making fun of her, but high as fuck too. But anyone knows if you were stoned before, it's not that cracked up like everyone makes it out to be.
People are so angry on this.
People are so angry on YouTube. But yeah, that's my Vine for the week.
That's a really good one.
Very good one, right?
I always say wow.
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 Yeah, people have also been, I was going to do more comments, but then I got into that feed of that bloke just being absolutely hounded by people. But yeah, a lot of people are saying it's changed the way I say wow in a negative aspect.
Wow.
In my life.
Yeah, it's really good. I love this one.
Where do you stand? Do you think it's sarcastic, or do you think he's just
I
actually
think
impressed?
100% it's sarcastic.
See, I'm on the fence. I don't know.
Really? I've never thought of it the other way, ever.
Maybe I should jump off a bridge.
It's never crossed my mind. But it's the way he says wow, not even his face.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
Yeah, I suppose actually once you dig a little bit deeper.
Like it's not like he's like, wow.
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
What are you beeping at?
My phone just went off. I'm gonna rate it.
Okay. Yep.
I'm gonna rate it a 8 point.
What?
Don't say that. An 8.6.
You are going to get absolute hate mail.
Do you think?
I think you are.
Maybe I should be thinking.
No, you said it now. 8.6.
Yeah.
Apparently, one of the most defining vines of our generation.
Well, have you got any info on how well the Vine did? Or
no, but that's not what we discuss.
yes, it is.
Look, I went down a rabbit hole on YouTube for this. I spent an hour and a half trying to decipher these people's.
Okay,
vines.
well, we'll see the public response, and maybe I'll have to review it. That's fine. I accept that.
Maybe we should ask people to, when we post it on Instagram, comment your score for it, and then we can try and get a collective thing.
Because to be fair, I know it's better than the Vine I've got. I know it's better than my Vine.
Right. Well, we'll see, won't we? We'll bloody see. So 8.7. Was it 8.7 or 8.6?
It was actually 8.6.
8.6. So wow.
It's because it doesn't make me like laugh out loud. I guess I do use it in everyday life. I don't know.
No, you've said
I
it.
don't know.
8.6
Yeah, I've
locked
said
in.
it now. Whatever.
Okay, what's your Vine then?
Okay. My Vine opens with a microwave, and there's only a microwave in the Vine. There's nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
It's counting down from 1 minute to 4 seconds.
Uh-huh.
So then it goes 1 minute 3, 1 minute 2, and then when it hits 1 minute 1, the camera kind of zooms in on the timer, and then it comes out with the theme tune to Zoey 101, which is ooh.
Yeah, I do actually like this Vine. I never knew what the song was. I never got the context.
Oh my god, that's the whole point of the Vine.
Yeah, I always just thought, oh, that was funny.
Oh my god, this is great because you'll actually find this interesting then.
Okay, go on then. Are you saying you didn't find mine interesting? Wow.
No, but I mean, like, everything I've written, I knew already, apart from like the facts and stuff, the figures.
Okay.
So the music is from Zoey 101, which was on Nickelodeon. Did you ever watch Zoey 101?
No, as I've said before, I was very much a CBBC, CITV man.
Oh, okay. So
never had Nickelodeon. Never had. What was there another one? Nickelodeon and something
Disney
else?
Channel.
Never had that.
Wow. Okay. See, this is why I've felt like doing this one, because over lockdown, I got Disney Plus, and I've been watching the Hannah Montana movie. I've been watching the Lizzie McGuire movie, and I haven't regretted it. Like, I thought, oh, maybe it's going to ruin it for me if I watch it now that I'm an adult, and it hasn't. I love them. I'd watch them again. And I was like, I've been feeling really nostalgic about all this stuff. So I was like, this is a good one for me to do. Because I loved Zoey 101.
Okay.
I loved it when I was a kid.
Talk to me about Zoey 101 then.
So,
sell it to me.
It was on Nickelodeon between the years of 2005 to 2008.
Okay.
Actually, let me tell you about the Viner first.
Okay, fine.
I'll give him credit. So the Viner was iconic, but it was like Nick, like the name Nick, like
right.
Nick.
Yeah.
It was posted on 27th of September 2015. It gained 171,000 likes and 46 million loops. By the time Vine was discontinued, Iconic had more than 180,000 followers. He has, like when you do who was born on the same day as me into Google, and it comes up with that famous birthdays website. Yeah. Really trashy looking one.
Yeah, terrible.
He's on there.
What?
It's so weird, because I'm like, all he's famous for is Vine. He hasn't done anything since. Doesn't even know his real name on there.
All right, let's Google this little prick. Has he got his face?
Yeah, because those whose Vines have his face in. He has loads of Vines. Yeah, like I said, he had 180,000 followers, so his Vines they did all right. They got between about 10 to 20,000 likes each time, like. But then he wasn't a Viner that I knew, and I couldn't find more of his, because I thought, I want to see what other Vines he's had, where maybe I'd be like, oh shit, it's the same guy, and he's got other famous Vines. But obviously, because his name is Iconic, when I put it into Google, it just comes up with Iconic Vines. It doesn't register the K at the end of his name. It just thinks that you've made an error in the spelling.
This prick's 20 years old.
He's 20 years old now.
That makes me sick.
So at the time, he was 15. Joey might have been 14, maybe 15. Nearly 15. I think he was nearly 15. So yeah, I couldn't really find any other ones he had. He's quite funny though, because I looked at like the odd one.
Yeah.
He was a bit of a joker. So anyway, on to Zoey 101. Zoey 101 starred Jamie Lynn Spears, who is Britney Spears' younger sister.
Okay.
And she played Zoey Brooks. The premise of the show was like, she starts this boarding school, and for the first year ever, this boys' boarding school is opened up to girls.
Right.
So it was kind of like a bit of a girl power series.
Okay.
So it was like the girls are coming in and taking over. But they were kind of a group of, it was a bit of a friends thing. Like, it was a group of 6 of them, and there was like 3 guys, 3 girls, and like it was just them being mates basically. And Zoey was like the ringleader.
Okay.
So basically it had to come off air in 2008 because it was doing really well. It was like a really big show for Nickelodeon.
Right.
It had to come off air because she got pregnant,
Oh.
Jamie Lynn Spears. And I thought this was a rumor because I remember there being so much hate at the time that like on her, like, I can't believe she fucking got pregnant, like, what a bitch, like, Zoey 101's over now. Like, everyone who loved Zoey 101 was outraged by it. And then I read today, like, that actually did happen. She actually did get pregnant.
Right.
She was only 16 as well. She was young.
Oh yeah. I think I remember.
16.
Yeah, I remember some furore about her being really young when she got pregnant.
Yeah, there was like a controversy around it because it was like TV companies were looking like they were glamorizing young mum thing through her, so like sparked this whole argument thing.
Right.
So yeah, she actually did get pregnant, and that's why the show ended. Although they could have really just casted someone else for Zoey.
Yeah.
In hindsight.
Maybe you should write a letter to Nickelodeon and see if they can recast and reshoot.
I think they ended it well though. I think she got with the guy who was like her, like she'd friend zoned him throughout all 4 series. And then and you loved him because he was really like, he was like the nice guy. Right. I think at the end she like finally got with him. So I think they ended it well, from what I can remember. That day when I was crying my eyes out of the last episode. How old was I? So I was 12 when it ended, and I was like 9 or whatever when it started. So I guess I was like prime age for this.
You were prime, yeah. I was 16 when it started and probably 18 when it finished. So
it would have been weird if you'd watched it.
Yeah.
So the famous iconic song in the theme tune was called "Follow Me," not to be confused by the Uncle Kracker song. Follow Me. It was a song written by Britney
What
Spears.
What are you talking about? Uncle Kracker?
No, the song "Follow Me" by Uncle Kracker.
No, sing it.
Oh, do I have to?
No, fine.
What was I saying? Okay, yeah. So that was written by Britney Spears, the theme tune, sung by Jamie Lynn Spears. So yeah, that song is called "Follow Me." If anyone feels really nostalgic and wants to add that to their playlist, like I did earlier.
Right, I'm just gonna play the Uncle Kracker "Follow Me" just for people who don't know what that is.
Okay. I feel like this is quite a famous song.
Oh yeah.
You know this song, yeah?
Yeah, I know that.
You don't know how you met me, you don't know why.
God, that is such a shit song.
Hey, don't. I love that song.
It's fucking crap.
Oh, don't be a dick.
Is that so you knew that song by Uncle Kracker like straight away? You didn't have to.
Yeah.
It didn't say in the article not to.
I think it's on my playlist, my Spotify playlist.
Oh wow. Okay, carry on.
I'm being read to filth. And there's that Vine where that guy's like, "Hey, we're gonna go see Uncle Kracker now," and then his hat gets caught in the.
See, I didn't know Uncle Kracker was a thing.
So I find that really funny because I'm
Kracker.
like, it's funny because Uncle Cracker's like quite shit.
Right. Okay. Me and my boys are gonna go see Uncle Kracker. Yeah.
So Jamie. Oh, and also I liked this one because I thought, we've talked about Britney Spears before, like, and her weird Instagram
ties it all in.
Oh, and she looks just like her. And so Jamie then moved to Nashville and has pursued a country music career. I was going to listen to her music, but I forgot. On her Instagram, she still plays up on the Zoey 101 thing. I don't know if this is what I'm talking about. We might have to cut this out because you won't understand this. But in the first episode, like, her dad drops her off at boarding school, and it's like this scene where like she puts her sunglasses on in the car, and they're in like a convertible car, and she posted on her Instagram the other day like a clip of that, and basically her dad's driving a PT Cruiser convertible.
The worst car ever.
Yeah, it's like navy blue, and she posted like, I still don't know why they chose a PT. She put a PT loser as like the opening intro of the
Hey, look
of
at
the
this cool
series,
girl.
because she like puts her sunglasses on and she looks really cool in it, kind of thing.
We'll have to put a picture of a PT Cruiser up just in case anyone doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, and when you see it, you'll just find it funny. And then she's got a video where she dances with her daughter, with said child,
Right.
dancing to "Follow Me," like the music.
Not
Not the
DJ
Uncle
Cracker.
Kracker
Whatever
one.
is it? Oh, that.
DJ Crack. But yeah, that's my mine.
Okay. Well,
I found it interesting that it was made by a boy.
yeah, that is good.
This is a very girly show.
Well, you know, it had boy characters in that could have been heroes.
And I've only just worn off from this, I think, the last couple of years. But for a long time, 101 for me was in my head. I was like, ooh. Like, when I saw that Vine, I actually related so much.
Well, yeah, because it is a funny Vine in and of itself. But if you actually know the show, yeah, I can imagine it's pretty good.
And I was like, I have to do this one because I obviously realised that you probably wouldn't have watched Zoey 101.
No.
Although it would have been funny for you to be like, oh, did you know that this was from a show called Zoey 101?
Zoey 101. 101.
Zoey.
101 Zoes. So what do I give that? It's a good Vine. Again, another week that you've done one that doesn't have any talking in it, is just music. So it's going to be funny to put an audio feature in.
I know. And I thought as well, like, because I clocked what one you were doing. So I was like, what do we title this episode?
Wow.
It will have to be wow, because that's the only word. Ooh.
Ooh.
We could do the first lyric of the song. I know that.
Okay. What? You don't know how to do, you don't know why. Follow me.
We could call it Uncle Kracker.
Uncle Kracker, yeah, we'll do Uncle Kracker. It is a cracker, this episode, a very bloody long one as well. So I'm going to give it. No, it's fine. Don't worry. I'm going to give it an 8.3, just because I don't know the context, but it is a good Vine.
Yeah, fine.
It's very well filmed, and I like it because it must have been very much planned. It's like that Road Work Ahead one where he's seen it again and again, and you can see where the ideas come from. And it's
really cheap to make. Like, nothing's really gone into it.
Exactly. And both of ours this week feature microwaves. That's the theme.
A microwave.
A micro. Wow. Ooh. Right. So yeah, that's 8 point. What did I say? 4, 2, 3.
8.9.
It's a fucking number. Okay. Well, I guess we should leave it there.
Yeah, we talked for quite a while.
We talked so long. Thank you everyone for listening. Do take care of each other. Enjoy the weekend, and next week I think it's meant to be sunny.
Oh my god.
And yeah, we'll see you next time on Heard It Through the Grapevine.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.